Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel for the love of heat. And I'm Sarah, and behind the camera is my wonderful husband, Corey. You know him.
Him too.
All right, so we're doing something a little different, but not much, but we're adding some different details. So hopefully you guys like this video, and let's get into it and see what we're up to. Oh, first off, we are making spicy guacamole to go with our flatbread tacos. And the tacos, I'm not gonna do all the browning of the meat.
You're not gonna grind it either.
I'm not gonna grind it. No, but I'm not gonna be doing all the browning of the meat, because you guys have seen me do that time and time again. I think you know how to make your own taco meat. But some of the other ideas, let's take a look. So I have we just got one. Didn't realize that this recipe needed 2 avocados.
There's only 2 of us. We don't really need 2 of them.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us, but we do love avocado on a lot of different things, so we should have gotten 2. But that's okay.
I've just never liked it because it's not, when I get it, it's not fresh. So it has that aging.
And this is just guacamole seasonings. So, and that's just like red pepper, garlic, onion powder, you know, the stuff that goes into guacamole.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there's I believe there's this came from a packet, and I had to measure it out because the recipe called for 2 avocados. So we're doing 1 avocados, and this is 3 tablespoons, and so I'm only going to use 1.5 tablespoons with that. Okay. Yep. And then we got our lime, we got our minced onion, and we got, you guys know what this is, and if you're new here, this is super hot all-purpose seasoning that I make myself, and it's got red peppers in it. It's got salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, Italian seasoning. It's got 7-pot primo, scorpion powder, and ghost powder,
and Reaper, since you used Reaper seasoning,
and Carolina Reaper sea salt. Okay, so
didn't you use the rest of the seasoning? What we had left of the Reaper one in there?
I still have.
Okay.
I still have some. So it's all faded off, but this is by California Blazing Chili Farms. So this is Carolina Reaper seasoning.
Yeah, check them out. They've got great products.
This is Trinidad Scorpion.
Hi, Charles.
Oh no, sorry. This is Carolina Reaper. Okay. This is the sea salt. Okay, and then we got oh, that's just crushed red pepper.
I'm getting low on some of those.
Yep. Ghost powder from Heat Sauce Shop. And then we got the 7-pot primo from Heat Sauce Shop.
Can't imagine which one we like best.
So those are the seasonings that are inside. I think I'll do a little bit of crushed red pepper in this too. So those are the seasonings that I make my all-purpose seasoning out of. And
similar ones go into the jalapeno range. Not the Reaper ones, but the powders. And yeah, those are 7-pot.
And this is my I can my own jalapenos. So, and these are super hot. They're really spicy. Absolutely spicy. Okay, so we're just gonna go through this. We're gonna mush this up. And this is like 2-day-old avocado.
Well, it's a baby. It's only 2-day-old.
Yeah, it's 2-day-old, but it was starting to soften, so that's kind of what you want. You don't want a fresh, hard avocado.
Well, see, we like it fresher because of the taste, so I'm fine with it being just normal. Everyone always tries to get them mushed. I don't know. That's not my thing.
Yeah, my mother tends to love her avocados on the darker side. I don't.
Well, it changes flavor when it gets dark, so I don't know. I guess that's just us, but
Okay, so there's that. You want to measure because I can save some for later and make some more guacamole later on. So we're just going to use
what, approximately half? I mean, how much were we thinking?
we're going to do a tablespoon and a half because there's exactly 3 tablespoons in that. So we probably put a little bit more.
It's all right.
It's all right. We can do a little bit more, so we can save the rest for later.
How much lime did it call for?
I don't know.
I've seen people put a whole one, maybe a half a one in it. I guess.
Yeah, I think we'll save it because we can always pick up another avocado and use the rest of the lime. So I don't know if you guys know this trick or not, but this is what I do with my oranges, and this is also what I do with my lemons or my limes. So I just kind of roll them, and it breaks up all those little popules inside and releases all those juices. And yes, you guys, I'm going to do this way because I don't have a lemon. I don't have a lemon doodad, a lemon squeezer, so I'm just gonna. Oh, there's no seeds.
How do they grow?
The seeds are on that side.
I always wondered how they grow seedless watermelon.
We're just gonna give this lime a good squeeze. Smells good. That smells really nice. Okay, I think that's a good squeeze.
Sure.
All right. Now we are going to. I don't need anything over there. We're going to put the lime aside. Put the lime in. Sorry, coconut. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do some red pepper. I know that the seasoning has some red pepper in it, but that's okay. We're going to put some more. Then we're going to spice that guy up. I think that looks good. And we're going to put some pepper. Put some pepper in it. We're going to just add a little bit of salt. I really need to put my salt in a little salt shaker. That'd be cool. We're going to go ahead and do some garlic in it, a little bit of garlic. And that's about, I would say that's about a half a teaspoon of garlic. And then we got, right here, we got our red onions. Okay, and I minced those up as minced as I could get without crying my eyes out, because these guys are super potent today.
I can feel it.
I got all ready for the video and started crying because I started cutting these guys up. So they are super potent. That looks beautiful. I love the colors that are going in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and let's put a couple jalapenos in there, huh? And these will make that crazy pop because these guys are hot. And they're delicious. But you
probably even put a half a teaspoon in that.
You can kind of see at the bottom all the peppers and all the spices in there. Want me to put a little bit of juice in there?
Not a ton, but yeah, it'll bring up the acidic.
Sure. Okay, let's see.
I saw a recipe that called for it, so I was just wondering. I'm sure the packet didn't call for it, but...
Okay, well, we'll do a little jalap juice.
Man, jalapenos smell good.
They are, I just love them. They are delicious. I'm getting ready to do some more jalapeno canning here soon.
The flavors have melded with those so much they actually smell like ones from the store. Ones that have a secret recipe and all that.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's what it's starting to remind me of.
We just picked up some more jalapenos and they were beautiful.
Those had a chance to sit, so they were softened up. I'm really happy with this batch.
Of what?
Of jalapenos.
Oh, these have sat in there for about a month. Honestly.
That sounds about right then.
Yeah, they've sat in there for about a month. So they've had plenty of time to incorporate all those seasons and all those spices.
We're going to make up a new batch of them.
Yeah.
We go through them so quick.
I just said I was going to work on canning some more jalapenos. So we're going to give this a mix. Looks beautiful. You guys see that? That looks absolutely gorgeous.
I've never had fresh made. So that's why I've not been the biggest fan of guacamole. It just kind of had a strange taste. I am really curious how the difference is. Yum.
And you know what? I think we could probably do it without the seasoning, the packet seasoning.
Yeah, I've heard it's simple as lime and a little bit
salt
of garlic.
and pepper and red onions. And, you know, if you want to put your own seasoning in it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be fancy. Whatever your pleasure. We just thought we'd use the packet so you can have. We've never made it before.
Okay, so I'm going to give it a little taste and see what it tastes like. Here we go. Y'all.
Knocked your head back.
Okay,
No.
I'm going to give...
I want a surprise. I want to be surprised.
No, you got to taste.
You know I love surprises.
It's delicious.
Okay.
Okay, so... Oh, is that yummy? Delightful. Okay, so we're gonna put the lid on that, and we'll get that in the fridge, setting up. Sorry, y'all. That is delicious. Okay, so here's the only different thing that we're gonna be doing, and I've been literally up here in dough all morning. I've made a loaf of bread and I've made a whole bunch of rolls, but I also made some flatbread. So instead of doing the typical tortilla, I made spicy flatbread. So this all-purpose seasoning went into my dough for my flatbread, along with some garlic.
All right.
So, and here is what the flatbread looks like. I'll take one out here. So they've been sitting for about an hour, and they're pretty thin, but you can see all the colors. You can see the seasonings in that. So I've got about 8 of them that I'm going to cook. These red onions are going to be for the taco meat. So, and in the taco meat, I'm going to use the rest of this hot taco seasoning in the packet, but because it's not really hot. And then we got some Ortega, so we'll add some of that. We're going to add our Rotel, our ghost pepper Rotel. We're going to add my jarred jalapenos, some fresh garlic, and some fresh onions. So we're gonna get that together, but let's go ahead and start frying up. Let's fry up one of these so you guys can see what it looks like to fry these up. And these are gonna be, they kind of remind me of gyros. So I guess, you know, you can eat these however you want, but we are going to try these with flatbread. So this dough doesn't have any yeast in it. It doesn't have any leavener in it. So it's just literally flour, butter, and salt, and 3/4 cup of milk. Super easy. You roll it out into a big ball, and you separate into 4 or 8 sections. So in little balls, and then you flatten those out and you roll them out, and then you guys have these little guys. So we're gonna give these a shot. So let's get one ready, and then we'll go from there. So we want some olive oil. And we obviously won't eat all these because I made 8 of them.
Yeah.
But you can have them for leftovers. If you do leftovers, we're gonna turn this down because I don't want to burn them. Or you can just have them with dinners. You can have these with fajitas if you want. That's always a good thing. So we want to try this instead of your regular tortillas. Plus they're homemade. They're healthier. They only have 4 ingredients. Well, other than what I added. And I made them a little on the spicier side to go with our spicy tacos tonight and our spicy guacamole. So I think they're going to be really delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to make sure we get our pan hot. That's going to be the biggest thing with these, because we want to hear that sizzle when we put that down. We want to make sure that's nice and hot. Oh, you guys, I'm super excited about the guacamole. That is so good. So good. And that tastes much better. I remember we bought some store-bought guacamole once. It was horrible. So, I'm not a fan. Okay, so I feel that heat coming through very nicely. So we're gonna go ahead and try one of these. I'm gonna peel. And I did put wax paper in between each one. There it goes. I can hear the sizzling. And we are gonna allow this to bubble. If you want, you can use butter, but I'm using olive oil. I'm just doing this and making sure it's not sticking. Hope you guys are all doing well, wherever you guys are at around the world. Let us know. Drop a comment below and tell us where you guys are all at. I know where some of you are. But and these, I believe, I've made flatbread before, but it was thick. And that was about 8 minutes on each side. So this one, okay, so it's starting to bubble. I love that. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Oh yeah, look at the bubbles coming through. Can you guys see those bubbles coming through? I'm just gonna flip it real quick. Look at that. So these are going to be quite similar to tortillas, but homemade. Oh, that's going to be so great. I'm going to put all these right here so we can stack them on the plate that this has been sitting on. Oh man, what'd you think?
Looks good.
And we'll pull one off. We'll try one.
Did you say 8 minutes on each side?
I would say, yeah, roughly 5 to 8 minutes. You know, you can sit over it, you can watch it. You can even do this with tortillas if you don't want to make your own. You could do this with tortillas as well. You know, if you want to use a little bit of butter, get a little bit of that butter flavor, season the butter, and then throw the tortillas in there. You could do that as well. Oh yeah, look at that, gorgeous. Yeah, so that is looking great. We'll do one, and then we'll flip off the camera. I will finish it. I will do I will get our taco meat together, because that is not something you guys need to watch, because I think you guys know how to brown ground beef, right? For tacos. You guys know what I put in my taco meat. And we haven't had tacos for quite some time, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had tacos for a while. So I'm kind of looking forward to taco night. Oh, look at that. So you want to brown them. Don't burn them. Just brown them. And then with our tacos, of course, I got a can of spicy refried beans. At some point, I'm probably going to be making my own. So take a look for that. Keep an eye out for that in the future. Okay, so we're going to let that sit there. We're going to pull this off. And we're going to give this a try. Because why not?
Yeah.
It's super hot. We're going to give our flatbread a try. It's going to be hot. It's crunchy, so I like that. That is still hot. So, let's see, we'll do this. I'll give you some to try. It's hot, so be careful. Okay, so let's give our flatbread a try. That's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can taste the seasonings in it. That's gonna be. I got a little bit heat going on. These are gonna be fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish frying all these guys up. And when we are ready to assemble our spicy Euro tacos with our spicy guacamole, we will get back and show you how we do that. All right, welcome back. So, got a lot done. Got some cheese grated, some tomatoes cut, some sliced lettuce, got our Amazon grocery sour cream that is not bioengineered food. Love that. Got our homemade tortilla here. We got our taco meat that's got garlic, jalapenos, that can of ghost pepper rotel in it, some taco seasoning, some red onions, and some salt and pepper, and I think that's it. And then, of course, I love refried beans, so now we get the spicy refried beans, and I love that. And I did not make that. Maybe that's another video. So we're gonna put one of these together, and let's see how we do. So this is the way I always do them. I just put a little bit. Let's do maybe a little bit more, and I just kind of spread it out like that. Just kind of spread it out like so. Okay. Then we can put our taco mixture down. Kind kind of a good spatula for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're going to put our cheese on the hot meat because that helps the cheese to melt down. And this is pepper jack. And then we will put some, let's do some tomatoes next. You guys, look how beautiful that's turning out. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. And we can do some sour cream on top of that, because sour cream will help hold your lettuce down. Kind of a cool little trick. And then some lettuce. Let me just wipe my fingers. Getting sour cream everywhere. Then we'll fold that in half. Kind of like a taco. And there you have it. What do you guys think?
Looks good.
Does that look good? All right, so I think we're going to share this one. We're going to give the first one a try, and then we'll see you guys at the table. Okay, we're at the table, and he reminded me we forgot something, and I couldn't figure out what because I'm so not used to having it, but our guacamole, y'all. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of guac. Oh man, on the inside, just like that. There you go. Oh. Y'all, I'm super excited. This might get messy.
Yeah.
So he made his own. He was like, I want my own. I want my own. I said, okay. These are pretty big. Look at that. Holy cow. Alright, I'm not sure how we're going to eat this, but... Oh! It's falling everywhere out. Okay. I don't want to get it on my pink shirt. Get all messy. Okay, ready? Here we go. It all fell out. Oh. Oh. I literally think this is my favorite taco and the best tasting taco I've ever had in my life. That is delicious. The guacamole absolutely freshens up that taco. Yeah. Oh. The taco is really good to, really easy to bite into. It's not seriously crunchy, but not droopy soft.
That's good.
Wow.
Never had homemade tortillas before.
And there's spice coming from all over. There's spice coming from the guacamole. There's spice coming from the tortilla. There's ghost pepper rotel in the taco meat. Oh man! And look at that. There's a little pocket right here. And I'm just making a mess. I am super sorry. Oh.
One napkin was not enough.
Yeah. I think from now on, this is how I'm going to make tacos. Because you cannot beat that homemade tortilla.
Yeah.
I'm going to try some.
Can't have too much of that.
Right on that bite right there. I'm going to have a little taco salad on my plate here. The guacamole. That is absolutely divine. Wow. That is so good.
I don't think I'd want to eat it any other way than fresh. Because that's not going to taste the same tomorrow. It's just not. You know what I mean? As it starts to age, the flavor changes.
And honestly, store-bought, we have not found one that we've liked. So...
Well, it's never made fresh. So it always has the almost going bad avocado taste. So I've just been like, it's not for me. That's fine. That's not true. So,
that is something else.
It's so good.
That is really something
I'll go
else.
through a whole roll of paper towels on this meal. Thank goodness you guys are here to keep me presentable. Alright, I think we've eaten enough on camera.
He wants to get messy. It's messy. So, thanks for joining us on this one. Hopefully you guys really liked it. Maybe gave you some ideas of making your own tortillas. Just look up a flatbread. Look up a recipe for flatbread. It's only 3/4 cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 cups of flour, and I put like a teaspoon of salt because you want to flavor that. And then I added some my pepper seasonings, my all-purpose pepper seasonings that I use, and some garlic in it. And you can add your own seasoning, whatever you want. So it's a little labor intensive because you got to roll out the dough, and you got to divide it into 8 pieces, 8 little balls, and then you got to flatten those, roll those out. And I separated mine with wax paper and let them sit for about an hour or two. So, and then they were ready to go. So they're a little bit labor intensive, but absolutely worth it. And I'm glad that I've done that this way and shared that with you guys. And the seasoning, there is seasoning all through that taco, and that's delicious. So we are gonna finish up and enjoy this, and I hope you guys did too, and I hope this gives you guys some ideas on how to create your own spicy tacos, especially with this guacamole. You guys, killer, absolutely killer. So enjoy your taco night, and we'll see you on the next flip. Have a good night and stay hot.
Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Done.
Done.
I think the key to these is cooking them till they're done, but not making them crisp.
Yeah.
Because getting just enough on it
Yeah.
makes it where they don't fall apart. So
No.
there's substance there, but it's not hard to bite into.
Right. Yeah, I don't like that either.
Oh, the store-bought one would have been a mess at this point, and this thing is still going strong.
It's holding up nicely. That's delightful.
I knew I was probably only going to eat one, so I decided to just make my own. It does feel, everything made with your homemade stuff, it always feels like it's a little bit more filling than your average. Like tortilla.
Oh, why? don't know why.
Garbage filler?
Maybe.
I don't know. Or it just dissolves to
But I
nothing.
definitely feel. I don't taste. You know how we can have a taco and we taste that tortilla, and it's just blah. It's just dough. It's just dough.
Yeah, flour, water.
It's just. Yeah, we're eating cooked flour. I don't taste my tortilla at all. If anything, I taste.